What's going on, everybody? Today I am collecting 100 ranks on the scoreboard. I recently hit 100, actually just hit 101 today while doing some events. It's pretty cool that we can go past 100 in this season, and like in previous seasons, I waited to collect all the different ranks until the very end. I will say if you're collecting them throughout the season, it's nice and rewarding as you're going along, but for me, I was looking for a lump sum kind of resources, let's say, between lunchboxes, modules, script, and other resources, putting them on specific characters, or like I'm going to do, I'm making sure one character gets them all. I made sure that I was not going to be, let's say, over script cap, things like that. It is going to be nice to get a bunch of, let's say, lunchboxes on a specific character that I've been running more often. But now, in the past, I've collected these between these two characters. And then at the same time, throughout the season, the item shop every once in a while gives you, let's say, lunch boxes. I've made sure to collect them on, let's say, this character is Scruffy. I now have Jack that I'm going to claim all the stuff and make sure he gets it. And this kind of works out best for me, especially now that I'm collecting modules, cores, things like that, putting them in one character as opposed to being on a different character and then collecting them as the season's going on. Helps me strategize how I'm going to spend my script, modules, cores, things like that. But let's get to claiming. All right, so this season is Escape from the 42nd Century. Season 5, we're going to be looking at Season 6 pretty soon. Also, the next patch, Fallout Worlds, and other things right around the corner as well, I'm pretty happy about. But let's see what some of these claims are going to look like, and then some of the things that I can add to my camp. I got a quick preview of those too, I'm pretty happy. Skins and other things for guns, power armor, as useful to me at least, but some of the different things that we are collecting I am happy to see. Things like even the carry weight booster I'll be using sooner than not, I can imagine. Again, I'm pretty happy that they have the individual Fallout first rewards for us to claim. The additional lunch boxes and other things will come in handy. Then if my tallying up is correct, lunch boxes were around 37 that you're walking away with. And going back to the modules, I'm happy that we get modules and cores this season. That's going to help a ton when it comes to re-rolling some legendaries. I most recently re-rolled some pepper shakers. I'm actually going to re-roll another 10 soon and see what I come up with. I was pretty happy that I got quads. I am looking to see, get some more damage dealers. Again, paint suit, or the paints for the power armor really aren't going to do it for me. Atoms, I think we're ending up with like 1,500 atoms once everything is said and done and claimed. For me, I basically took my atoms down to almost nothing, and then I'm going back up to 1,500. It's going to be pretty nice. I'll at least spend that on a bundle one of these Tuesdays. Perk card packs. I was debating on moving around between characters to claim them. A lot of those perk card packs alone can translate into coins, then leveling up legendary perks, let's say. So I want to be a little more strategic between selecting some of these. You could hop, change characters, claim it on one character, move on, claim the ones that you want, and repeat. Or if you're low on scrap kits, let's say on one character, who knows, you could go to that character, claim them there. I'm also going to be using some of these on my new camps that I'm working on. The amount of caps you get are pretty nice as well. I tallied them up correctly. It should be around 7,500. Now that we have cap at 40k, something like that is still pretty nice to get. A little bit of hopping and shopping, see what I could find people selling. Now that we're looking at Meat Week and a bunch of legendaries dropping here and there, there's a lot more 1-stars in people's vendors for sale. Steers with posts. And then again, like I said, if you wanted to strategically claim some of these right before claiming, let's say 2,500 caps, you would go into the character that you've been claiming stuff, make sure it's all claimed, log out, swap to the other character, claim them there, and then just keep alternating wherever you need the resources. It's just one way of going about this. I know not everybody plays on multiple characters. For those that do, or for those that are considering playing on multiple characters, consider maybe collecting a bunch of lunch boxes on a different character you might want to level up. If you swap to that character, maybe do a Rat Rumble, something like that, where you can get a bunch of XP. Make sure the lunch boxes are used as strategically as you can. These carry weight boosters I could really use. The weight that we've been getting from the rewards during Meat Week, a bunch of power armor pieces here and there. We're encumbered every like 10 minutes. I just recently started adding flares to my backpacks. I gotta see which ones I've had unlocked now. Washer and dryer set, definitely gonna be using that soon. Modules, I think if I counted correctly, we're looking at 23 modules, and then in total, I think it's like 18 cores. So enough to do a few rolls. It's pretty nice. Alright, almost on the tail end of these. In the end, I may use a power armor paint just so I can use this lined skinned helmet, I guess we can call it. I've seen a lot of people using the triumphant emote. Oh, they're using my Grognak battle cry. Perk coins, very happy about this. Pretty soon, Nuclear Winter will be no more, and then we're going to be given perk coins based off of our levels. So the character that I'm on now and claiming a lot of this will basically be maxed out on its legendaries perk, or perks, I should say, and I'll have excess to mess with other things. And then as I'm messing with different loadouts, I can also unequip certain legendary perks and then re-equip them. Even if they cost something, the amount of, say, legendary perk coins I'll have should make up for that. I will say that for whatever reason, this Red Rocket Collectron freaks me out. For a while, I didn't even know that it came with the scoreboard, and then I saw them at people's camps, and then when I spawned in, they're like walking towards me, and I thought they were just like a new robot in the game or something. I'll probably replace my Protectron soon enough with it. There we go. Hit 100. I also hit 101 today. Past 100, you're able to claim even more rewards. There's been a few members in our community that have hit anywhere from 110 to 130 and higher. Shout out to them because they've been grinding a ton, and that XP that's translated into them hitting 100 fast, and then past 100, still going through and completing all the other challenges. Really has gone noticed, and then at the same time, they were letting me know you're getting modules, you're getting certain rewards over time. That is pretty nice, and it stacks up. I'm not going to go too crazy past 100. These past so many seasons, I've also been claiming these and going about the challenges at more of a slower pace, just to kind of also show that you can go about them, you can still do them, and then you'll have time at the end of the season. At the beginning of this season, we did start with double score. There were a few hiccups when it came to people's challenges becoming auto-completed. I would say, even for those that missed a lot of challenges in the beginning, people that started at, let's say, midway through the season are also wrapping up right about now, or getting close to it. So it's pretty good. You don't have to really burn yourself out. You can go through them at your pace, complete the challenges as you can. You can get all of them done during the double score events and things like that. That's obviously going to help you. Then this season, we also have the different chapters you can play. So don't forget about that. And again, if you didn't claim your All Out First additional ones, like I almost forgot to do in a previous season, don't forget that. But I do hope you guys found that informative. What I will do is jump on into a private server. As soon as I log in, I should have everything jump onto characters, let's say inventory. Then we're looking at a lot of useful resources to be spending. And some of that loaded in as I was loading in. Between script, between caps, perk coins, and more, it's going to help me, again, finish whatever builds I'm working on. I only need, let's say, a couple more points into this. If I want to swap things out, I can buy more of them. And then when Nuclear Winter is finished, this character has over rank 100 in Nuclear Winter. That should translate to around 600 perk coins, which is basically me maxing out almost 2 different cards depending on how I go about it. So that's going to be me also planning ahead. That's why I'm mentioning to people, if you have a certain build in mind or something like that, consider putting your perk card packs, perk card coins on a different character. Collect all those resources there if you are playing multiple characters. But the same thing goes with, let's see, your coins, caps, cores, modules, your script, all that stuff. But again, you guys found that informative. Until next time, take it easy, everybody.